Hey guys, welcome back. Thanks for tuning in. So today, as you can see, we have the Beyond Sky B6SE 4K Pro. Very similar to the Fimi X8SE, the body style, and weight is a little bit less than it. Now the only thing I don't like about this is where the SD card goes, and yes, it does take an SD card. It's very hard to get it in there and out, and if you don't have a pair of tweezers, you're going to have the darndest time to put that SD card in and out of there. The only other downfall about this drone, guys, is there is very little shake in the camera when filming video, and the transmitter absolutely sucks. As you can see, the control sticks stick in it. So I will have to take this apart to fix that. It's the plastic around the stick itself. When the case is pushed together, it's pushing on the plastic and making it stick. But that can be fixed. Okay, so a little bit about this drone. It's 2.4 gigahertz. The battery is 11.1 volt, 2800 milliamp, and it's also very similar to the Fimi X8 battery. The only difference is the connections are indented in this one, where on the X8SE they are at the very bottom of the battery. It's a smart battery, guys. You can see it lights up when you touch the button. And it offers a 25-minute flight time. We have up to a 1500 meter range on this drone, and it claims that the image transmission is also the 1500 meter. It weighs 500 grams. We have brushless motors. The motors look identical to the motors on the SJRC F11. We have a 3-axis gimbal with electronic image stabilization, but I believe the stabilization is only for the pictures because, as I said, there's a little bit of shake in the video. Picture resolution is 3840 by 2160, and the video resolution is only 1920 by 1080 at 30 frames a second. It shoots in JPEG for the pics and MP4 for the video. Features on this drone are gesture shooting, GPS follow, surround flight, waypoints, and point of interest, and we also have GPS and GLONASS on this, so it's dual. Now, with that being said, guys, we will head over to the field and you'll see what this drone flies like. Hey guys, we are now over my local ball field with the Beyond Sky B6SE 4K Pro. I am just kicking things up here. We're going to calibrate the drone and put it in the air. It is a little bit windy, and I'll tell you guys exactly what it is in 1 second here. It's saying 17 mile an hour winds with 28.7 mile an hour gusts, but it's not that. It's definitely not that. It's probably 12 mile an hour wind with possibly 20 gusts, and the gusts aren't very bad. They come and they go. So we won't go too high here. I just really wanted to get out and do this. We've been getting terrible weather here the last week. This is my third time out with this drone, but I didn't really get the best of flights in with it because of the weather. So okay, let's go into the Wi-Fi. We are connected. We're in the Wi-Fi. There we go. Connect to the X36 GPS-08CF92. That is what to look for. And we'll enter the GPS UAV app. Click on the power. Okay. Both sticks down and to the left. There we go. That's your geomagnetic. And now hold in the button on the bottom right. Do you hear that beep? Yeah, I think that's it. Lights are flashing. Should hear a confirmation. Okay, I don't think it took it right because we're not getting a beep. So let's try that over again. Let's sticks down and to the left. There we go. We'll let that do its thing for a few seconds. There we go, it finished. So now we hold the bottom right button Now it's flashing right. So now we pick it up. So it has to flash like a yellowish color, guys, not green. So we'll do our, there we go, nose down. And spin the drone 3 times. I can tell you guys this drone has the most awkward spot for an SD card, which is in the very bottom belly of the drone. And it is the hardest place to get the SD card in and out of. If you don't have a pair of tweezers, you're not going to get that in and out of there. Okay, so let's now start recording. There we go, now it's working. And sticks down and in. Right now, or it's down and out. Down and out. And up we go. So my sticks are getting a little sticky, guys. The drone isn't wanting to climb. That's because of the transmitter. Transmitter's getting very sticky on me. Transmitter is built very cheap. The drone works good, but the transmitter is crap, guys. I'm gonna have to pull it apart and see what I can do about it. So you guys can see the camera is decent, but I find it has a sort of a little shake in it, and I'm not sure if that's caused by vibrations or the cold weather. I won't be able to tell now until springtime hits, when it's nice and warm out. If that is the case, I will try and change the gimbal dampeners and see if that helps it. So let's see if we can get this in high speed now. There we go. Yeah, it has to be in the air. There, that'll be a little better with this wind. So even the high speed setting, guys, isn't very great. But it's a budget drone, so, you know, you can't expect high hopes out of this thing. So I can see a little bit of the shake in the FPV feed now. But honestly, it's not bad for a drone under 200 bucks. They could have worked on the colors a bit more, guys. I find there's a little too much purplish hue in it, which you may be able to correct in post, in editing. I'm not sure. I'll see what I can do to fix it. Let's see, is this going to come down for me? Yeah, it's coming down. The features all work. I was able to test those. And see if I can do 1 or 2 right now for you guys. Okay, we'll leave it right about there. Now, to do these features, you go into the little picture of the drone on the app, the left-hand side. And we'll do the follow me. Click on the little running man. We'll walk away. You guys can see the drone is trying to follow me. Now it's going to be a little hard to keep you in frame. That's coming forward. Because it's going to follow the GPS signal of your phone. So we'll cancel that. Back out of there. There we go. Did that cancel it? Let's see, guys. Sorry. Just got to walk away from the camera for a second here. Yeah, okay. That canceled it. We also have waypoints, which I did not try yet. I did click on them on the app without the drone being in the air, and it does let you select waypoints. It's something I'm not really interested in myself, so I'm not really going to attempt to do those here, especially with it being a little windy and coming on dark. But like I said, guys, everything does seem to work in this drone. What else do we have in here? We have the Circle Me, which I'll click on now. And it's one of those weird Circle Me's, so whatever you want it to circle, yeah, you can tell what it's doing right now just from the video feed that you're seeing. So we'll stop that. There we go. So it seems that if you want to stop things, you can just push on one of the sticks, push a direction on the stick, and it seems to have stopped for me. So you can see the little bit of shakiness in the video. You can put the camera up or down with the buttons on the transmitter, but it's that beepy, you know, you can hit it once, you get a small little change in direction. Let's climb a little bit here. Show you guys in town. The camera up. There we go. We are up 37 meters. It's not too bad, guys. It's not a toilet bowler anyway. I can say that about it. It does fly pretty decent. If they were to give you a better transmitter with this, I would be much more happy. But seeming as the transmitter sticks do get sticky, and they will stick on you. Look, I just pushed up and it's sticking. I have to play around and pull that stick out of position. So I did try and fix this the other day, and it was fine for a day or so, but it's back to doing the same thing now. So I think I'm going to have to open it and trim a little bit off of the plastic, because I think that's what's causing it. As I did take the plastic handles off, and the sticks weren't sticking, but once you put these handles on and close the case, it starts to stick again. But I can say, guys, it flies really good. It does fly really good. Speeds aren't the greatest. Camera is okay. It's only a 1080p camera. It's supposed to have electronic image stabilization, which I highly doubt. I would say that's just for the pictures, because as you can see, there's a little bit of shakiness in the video. Like I said earlier, I'm not sure if that's caused from vibration or the cold weather or what. But it's really not too bad, guys. You can deal with this. And for the price you pay for this drone, it's really not bad. I was pretty surprised that nobody in the English-speaking community has reviewed this drone yet. This drone has been out for a year or more now. We're going to put it back into low speed, and I'm down to a little under half the battery now. I'm getting the battery warning. It pops up red on the app, which you guys will see. So you can see how slow that drone crawls when it's in the low setting. It's not very fast. We'll pop it back in high speed, and it gets quite a bit faster in high setting. Do a little manual circle me here. Not bad, guys. It's not bad at all. From what I've seen flying this so far, it flies pretty good. It handles decent. The camera down on me there. So I'm going to stop recording and we'll get a picture. There we go. And I'll get you guys another one of in town there, so you can at least see what it's like. So like I said, it's 4K pictures, and we'll snap a pic that's 36 meters up. So that should be a nice steady pic. And just in case it isn't, we'll take one more right there. And I'm going to get one more. I'm going to climb a little bit higher. That's me moving the drone, guys. Right there, 54 meters up, and snap a pic. There we go. Now we will hit return to home. And that drone is coming back. Now I did this the other day, and it was pretty darn close to where I took off. Put that camera down. Okay, you guys can see I took off in this little patch here. The camera back up. All you guys can see is snow if I put it down anyway. And it's coming pretty close, guys. It's going to be a little bit off. I can tell right now. Let you guys have a view there. Yeah, it's a little bit off, guys. You see that? I'm not sure if my camera is actually set right. There you go. It's what, 2 or 3 feet away. But when I did this yesterday, it was pretty bang on where I took off from. So okay, we're gonna end this. I'm starting to freeze now. It's really cold out. It's, as you can see, it's getting dark. So we will power this drone off. But not too bad, guys. Another decent winner for a budget drone. As you can see, it does look very similar to a FIMI X8 SE. Now, I did see on eBay, I was going to purchase this quite a while back on eBay for roughly 160 bucks. And the seller claimed that it is made by FIMI, which I'm not sure if it really is made by FIMI or he was just stating that to try and make sales. But it really does look very similar to a FIMI X8. It's almost the same size as the FIMI X8. It's just maybe half an inch smaller in diameter. It is a heavy drone, guys. I will have the, you would have seen it earlier in the unboxing part, what the weight and all is of this drone. Supposed to be a 1.5 kilometer range, but I highly doubt you're going to get that either. Possibly depending on which device you use for it, because that does make a difference too. Like I said though, it is a Wi-Fi drone, so possibly not. You're maybe looking at 700-800 meters max, and that'd be on a good day. But we'll see. We'll see when the nice weather comes again, which is a long way away from now. So that being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, all that good stuff. Share the video. Thanks for stopping by. Love you guys, and peace out. We'll catch you in the next one.